Succulent arrangements are having a real moment right now, and honestly it makes sense because they bring this clean modern look to a room without demanding much care at all. I have been seeing people turn tiny corners into calm little style statements just by mixing a few rosette shapes with trailing varieties. What I love is how these arrangements give you that designer feel even if you are not a plant expert, because the colors and textures do most of the heavy lifting. Whether you live in an apartment or a busy home, they fit perfectly on shelves, desks, coffee tables, and even kitchen counters. And you do not need fancy lighting because most of these setups thrive on bright and direct sun and a once-in-a-while watering. What makes them fun is how customizable they are, because you can go minimalist, bold, colorful, or rustic depending on your vibe. People share millions of these display ideas online every year, which just proves how addictive and inspiring this hobby can be. Today we are diving into 13 of the best succulent arrangements you can bring into your home to add personality, style, and surprisingly low-effort beauty. 7-Star Cactus brings a striking sculptural look to any home decor setup because its star-shaped ribs create a natural centerpiece that feels modern and clean without needing constant care. This plant thrives in bright light and does well with sparse watering, which makes it perfect for people who want a stylish arrangement that will not collapse under daily routines. Its compact form fits easily into small bowls, trays, or mixed succulent groupings, where it adds height and texture that designers love using in minimalist displays. The thick, fleshy ribs store water efficiently, so even if you forget to water for a week or two, it still holds its shape and color, which is one reason succulent fans rate it so highly for home decor reliability. Many collectors use this cactus as the anchor piece in their living room or office arrangements because it photographs beautifully, and its slow, steady growth means your setup stays neat and balanced for months without shifting. Parodia Rechensis adds a bright, rounded charm to succulent arrangements because its golden spines and perfectly shaped globe form make any display look polished without much effort at all. It grows well in bright and direct light and only needs light watering every couple of weeks thanks to its efficient water storing tissues, which keeps it looking firm and symmetrical even in drier indoor conditions. This cactus works beautifully in shallow ceramic trays or mixed decor bowls, where its warm color contrasts with cool-toned succulents, creating a balanced designer look that feels intentional. Its compact growth habit means it will not outgrow your arrangement quickly, and that stability is why many home decorators choose it as a reliable centerpiece. Parodia Rechensis also produces small yellow blooms under good light, which adds a pop of color that makes your arrangement feel lively and curated without much added work. Aichryson Dumosum brings a soft, textured look to succulent arrangements because its tiny rounded leaves grow in dense clusters that instantly make a display feel fuller and more styled. It thrives in bright but gentle light and needs only occasional watering since its leaves hold enough moisture to stay plump, which makes it perfect for indoor decor where people do not want high-maintenance plants. This compact grower fits naturally into small pottery bowls or mixed arrangements, where its subtle green tone pairs well with bold rosettes and taller cacti, adding depth without taking over the space. Home decorators love using it for coffee table and shelf setups because it keeps a neat mound shape that stays attractive for months with almost no shaping required. Under good care, it may even produce tiny star-shaped blooms that add a delicate detail, making the whole arrangement feel more personal and thoughtfully curated. Brain Cactus instantly becomes the conversation piece in any succulent arrangement because its twisted folds create a wild sculptural look that feels artistic and completely unique. It loves bright light and needs minimal watering thanks to its thick curled stems that store moisture efficiently, making it a great fit for indoor decor where low-effort plants shine. This cactus works especially well in shallow trays or modern ceramic bowls, where its unusual texture contrasts with smooth rosette succulents, giving the whole setup a designer edge. It stays relatively compact so it will not overtake your arrangement, and that stable growth is one reason many interior stylists include it in statement displays. When it receives enough light, it can even push out small pink flowers that appear along its folds, adding a surprising soft touch to such a bold-looking plant. Aeonium Zwartkop brings a dramatic dark accent to succulent arrangements because its deep burgundy rosettes look almost black under bright light and instantly add a high-contrast designer feel to any space. It thrives in bright and direct sun and needs moderate but spaced-out watering since its fleshy leaves store plenty of moisture, which keeps it looking glossy and structured even indoors. This plant stands taller than many succulents, so decorators often use it as the focal point in mixed arrangements, where its bold color pairs beautifully with pale greens and silvery tones, creating a balanced modern look. Its rosettes stay firm and symmetrical for long periods, which makes it an easy choice for people who want a stylish, low-maintenance centerpiece on shelves, desks, or coffee tables. When grown in good light, it can develop even deeper coloration that makes the arrangement look more intentional and curated, adding a rich touch that feels elegant without requiring constant attention. Aloe Helenae adds a sleek architectural touch to succulent arrangements because its long, narrow leaves form graceful upright fans that instantly make a display look more intentional and modern. It thrives in bright indoor light and only needs light watering every couple of weeks since its leaves hold plenty of moisture, which helps it stay firm and fresh looking even in dry home environments. This aloe works beautifully in tall planters or mixed bowls where its vertical shape contrasts with low-growing rosettes and round cacti, bringing height and movement to the arrangement. Its slow, steady growth means your decor setup stays clean and balanced for months without needing trimming or reshaping, which is why many home decorators rely on it for minimalist styling. Under the right light, it develops subtle red edging on the leaves that gives your arrangement a warm, detailed finish, making the whole display feel curated and visually rich with almost no extra effort. Lithops Karasmontana brings a playful and ultra-minimal look to succulent arrangements because its stone-like pairs of leaves blend naturally into modern decor and add a subtle artistic touch that people love for shelves and desk displays. It thrives in bright, gentle light and needs very sparse watering since its thick split leaves store moisture so well that overwatering is the only real risk, making it a perfect plant for low-effort home styling. Its tiny size lets you tuck it between larger rosettes or cacti, where it adds surprising texture and a realistic pebble effect that makes any arrangement look more intentional and creative. Home decorators appreciate how it stays compact for years, which keeps your setup neat and balanced without crowding or reshaping. When given enough light, it can even produce a daisy-like bloom from the center that adds a soft, unexpected burst of color, making the entire arrangement feel thoughtful and delightfully unique. Lithops Julii adds a subtle artistic accent to succulent arrangements because its smooth pebble-like form blends naturally into modern minimalist decor while still catching the eye with its patterned surface. It thrives in bright, soft light and needs extremely light watering since its thick paired leaves store moisture efficiently, which makes it ideal for people who want decor that stays beautiful with almost no upkeep. This tiny plant fits perfectly in shallow trays or between larger succulents, where it brings contrast through its unique markings that look like natural artwork in your arrangement. Its slow growth keeps your display neat and stable for long periods, so nothing gets overcrowded or messy, which is one reason decorators often choose it for long-lasting indoor setups. When conditions are right, it produces a delicate white or yellow bloom from the center that adds a gentle highlight, making the whole arrangement feel more curated and visually interesting. Sunrise Succulent brings a soft, glowing touch to home decor arrangements because its leaves shift from green to warm pink tones under bright light, creating a natural gradient that looks hand-painted and instantly brightens any display. It thrives in bright and direct sun and needs only light watering since its plump leaves store moisture well, which keeps it looking vibrant even if you forget a watering or two. This compact rosette fits beautifully in mixed bowls or shallow trays, where its warm colors balance cooler succulents and add a cheerful focal point without taking up much space. Home decorators love how it keeps a tidy, symmetrical shape, making it easy to style on coffee table shelves or windowsills with no pruning required. Under stronger light, the pink tones deepen even more, which makes the whole arrangement feel lively, modern, and thoughtfully put together with very little effort. Haworthia Reinwardtii adds a sharp architectural element to succulent arrangements because its stacked pointed leaves grow in tall textured columns that instantly give a display more structure and depth. It thrives in bright and direct light and needs only occasional watering since its thick leaves store plenty of moisture, which keeps it looking crisp and healthy even in dry indoor air. This plant works perfectly in narrow pots or mixed decor bowls, where its upright form contrasts with round rosettes and low-growing succulents, creating a balanced, layered look that feels professionally styled. Its slow, compact growth means it will not outgrow your arrangement quickly, and that stability is one reason decorators love using it for long-term home setups. When it gets enough light, it develops subtle white banding along the leaves that adds detail and makes the overall arrangement look more curated, polished, and visually interesting with almost no maintenance. Astrophytum Asterias brings a clean, minimalist charm to succulent arrangements because its perfectly round button-like shape and dotted pattern make any display look intentional and beautifully balanced. It thrives in bright, gentle light and needs very light watering since its smooth, ribless body stores moisture efficiently, which helps it stay firm and flawless even in dry indoor spaces. This compact cactus fits naturally into shallow bowls or mixed arrangements, where its simple geometric form contrasts with taller or more dramatic succulents, adding a calm, polished touch. Home decorators love how it stays small and symmetrical for years, so the arrangement keeps its original layout without shifting or overcrowding. When cared for well, it can produce a soft yellow flower from the top that adds a delicate highlight, making the entire setup feel curated, warm, and surprisingly elegant with almost zero effort. Faucaria Tigrina brings a bold textured edge to succulent arrangements because its tooth-like leaf margins create a wild eye-catching look that instantly adds personality to any decor setup. It thrives in bright indoor light and needs light but steady watering since its thick triangular leaves store moisture well, which keeps it looking firm and vibrant even when the air is dry. This compact grower fits perfectly in shallow bowls or mixed succulent trays where its jagged leaf pattern contrasts beautifully with smooth rosettes and rounded cacti, giving the whole arrangement a lively, dynamic feel. Decorators appreciate how it maintains its tidy clumping shape for long periods so the display stays balanced without constant reshaping or trimming. Under strong light, it can surprise you with bright yellow daisy-like blooms that pop against its rugged leaves, making your arrangement feel even more curated, colorful, and full of character with almost no added effort. Karoo Rose brings a delicate sculpted beauty to succulent arrangements because its soft rosettes have a pastel tone that feels elegant and blends effortlessly with modern home decor. It thrives in bright and direct light and needs only light watering since its fleshy petals hold moisture well, which keeps it looking fresh and plump even when indoor air is dry. This plant fits beautifully in mixed bowls or minimalist displays where its gentle shape balances bolder cacti and textured succulents, creating a calm, cohesive look that decorators love. Its compact, slow-growing habit means your arrangement stays neat and perfectly shaped for months without needing trimming or restyling. When it receives enough sun, it can blush with soft pink tones that elevate the whole arrangement, making it feel more intentional, warm, and thoughtfully curated with almost no work required. Thanks for hanging out with me and exploring these amazing succulent arrangement ideas, because it is wild how much style and personality you can add to a room with just a few well-chosen plants. The best part is that every one of these options stays low maintenance while still looking polished, which makes decorating feel easy instead of overwhelming. If you want more plant ideas or creative ways to style your home, make sure you stick around because there is plenty more coming. And if you enjoyed this video, take a second to subscribe, like, and drop a comment so we can keep growing this plant-loving community together.